Welcome back to Obsolete Automotive. New ride to play with. 1980 MGB. Let's check it out. You got to get all that nice before cleaning footage. Got a little rust, little paint issues. Need some cleaning. There's some
watch out that deck, but it's broken and everything else.
broken. Oh, it's rusted.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Of course, you can see it already been broken before because somebody had tried to fix it. I didn't realize it was that bad a shape.
I guess you can hit the button there. Oh, yeah. Might be some rodents living with the acorns. It's like a new carpet kit in here or something?
Looks like it's not.
Or just scrap carpet it.
Scraps.
There's just glue on it.
Yeah. Yep. 99.
Yeah. So like, that's a long time to be sitting.
Really long time. 26 years.
Yeah, 26 years. All right then. Now time to do a clean on it. Oh well, if a little water gets in on the interior, I don't think it's hurting a whole lot at this point.
No. Oh, but the sheepskin seat cover.
Oh yeah. Nice. I think this thing needs a new top. Better look up the British Leyland catalog and order a new one. It's probably gonna be all chewed up, nasty wiring.
Honestly? Not horrible.
Only a couple butt connectors spotted.
They look pretty new though. Here's the real question.
What? You got oil in it? Oh yeah, it's full. We're good to go. It's fired up.
Where's the
It's we gotta do a little carb oil in here. Yeah. Maybe not. It's stuck. Wow, there's a lot of nuts and stuff in here. Not the mechanical type, the squirrel type.
vehicle emission control information?
Yeah. Yeah, if this was in California, you'd have to get it smogged. Well, hose all this off just for funsies. The best part, free tools. Black Hawk USA. Wonder how long that's been there. Add that to the miscellaneous wrench pile. I waged a war in the trunk of this car. was all these ants. They had a huge colony, I guess you'd say, in here. Hundreds of them. There's still a few stragglers in here. Had to rip everything out of here. Got 2 bags full of trash that was in the back. It was like carpet scraps and stuff like that. So it was just absolutely full of junk. But the trunk is in really good shape. You can see there was a rodent nest in here too, but them ants were everywhere. So yeah, glad to get all that out. It was not too much fun. Anyways, more cleaning to do. And I got a little gift for any other insects or creatures that might be hiding in this thing. So I'm going to do that next. The car really shined up really nicely on the driver's side because I believe that's all original paint. The hood has been repainted, and you can see that having a tarp on the car for, 20 plus years isn't the best for the paint job. This side, the tops of everything, I believe, have been repainted, so it didn't clean up as nice, but it probably shine up a little bit. But you can see below the trim, it's nice and shiny. But up here, you can see some repair work. You can see the old paint under there. Up here, same deal. You can see the old paint, and they painted over it, some blister in here. But all in all, it's cleaned up pretty good. The top cleaned up somewhat nice. It's got its issues though, so it needs a new top. And I haven't gotten into the interior just yet, but that's coming. It's looking a little gnarly in there too, so yes. We'll get to that somewhat soon, I guess. Time to get rid of any other bug, insect infestations. And get rid of some of the odor, maybe. Man, ants are everywhere. But hopefully this cold has killed them off. Well, let's fog this sucker up. I guess I better open some things here that might need. Okay, nothing in there. But, I don't even know what might be in this thing. So that's why I'm gonna just fog it up. Okay. I will, this console. Okay, nothing in there, surprising. Okay. Says not to use in small enclosed spaces because it could explode, but I don't think it'll do much damage to this car. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the doors open. Yeah, definitely was some rodents in here. Yeah. Ants. Ants still alive. All right, it's the next day after triple bombing this MGB. So hopefully that killed off all the ants and spiders and creepy crawlies and everything else that was in this car. This is, I guess it's somewhat of a special car. This is the limited edition. So this is a 1980 model MGB, and that was the last year of production for the MGB. So they had this offering, the limited edition, which had these special graphics down the side here, these aluminum wheels. It also had this air dam. They all were black with the silver graphics, if I remember correctly. And there was a choice of a black or tan interior. This one has the black interior. You can see that it has limited edition on the glove box. For the most part, it's still just a basic MGB. I got all this stuff I've ripped out of the car because it was quite messy. And I believe another thing was they had a special, more sporty looking steering wheel. Now this car has been sitting for a long time, since 1998, I believe. And all in all, it's not in too bad of shape for having been covered with tarps for the past, over 20 years. It has some issues, of course, but all in all, not too bad. Under the hood here, we got a very small 4-cylinder engine. I believe it's a 1.8 liter, if I'm remembering correctly. A lot going on under this hood. We got, of course, emission stuff since it's 1980. I believe this is a smog pump there. Wow, it's not stuck. Single carburetor. We do have power brakes and air conditioning. So there's a compressor down here. Needs some work, of course. Like I said, it hasn't been driven since 1998 at least. I know the motor's not locked up because when I was rolling it off the trailer in gear, since we was doing a controlled unloading, since the tires were flat and we don't know if the brakes work or anything. The car was in second gear and it was actually turning the engine, so hopefully that means this thing will run. I I believe it will. A lot different kind of animal here compared to what I normally mess with, which is obviously American cars from the 50s to 70s. But it's still a car, so the fundamentals are pretty much the same. I have already ordered some new tires for this car because these hold air for a moment and then go flat. And I did order a new top because this one's seen better days. It's very shrunk and shriveled. And I've put a top on one of these before. I drove one of these in college, a 1979 model, for a little while, so I'm somewhat familiar with them. Inside the trunk here, I won't open it all the way because the trunk is rusted over here, so the lid won't stay up. But I bug bombed this pretty good. So this thing does not want to stay. Very rusty. So let me get my prop up here so I can keep this up, let it air out a little bit. There we go. I think that finished off all the bugs that were in there. There was a horrible, huge ant nest in the back of this car. Anyways, not much to talk about at the moment with this thing. That's kind of a short walk around. Interior will clean up decent. I might have to see about some seat covers. Front seat's kind of tore up. And a lot of cleaning, a lot of vacuuming. A lot of nuts and stuff. Yep, we got your basic 4-speed manual transmission. 139,838 miles. This thing's been driven a lot. But we'll see about getting it running and try to make it into a driver. I don't think it would take much to be a driver. And then maybe I'll blast around in this thing a little bit. And it'll be another car saved and back on the road.